Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Menny Barzilay, and I'm the CTO of the Cyber Research Center, the Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center here at the Tel Aviv University. This is the center in charge of having this Cyber Week. It was an exciting journey the past 9 years. This is the 9th year that we're having this conference. We met some outstanding individuals, we made new friendships, and we brought the best and brightest to talk about cybersecurity trends and emerging threats. So I want to welcome you all to the Cyber Week and tell you thank you for coming here. For those of you who came from abroad, thank you for making this amazing journey to Israel. I know it's not always easy, and I know it's pretty hot outside, but I'm sure you will enjoy the amazing things that Israel has to offer. We gather here to discuss the eventful world of cybersecurity. So many things have happened in the past year, and it seems like every year we think we have created new generations of solutions that will somehow change the way things are, and again we discover that threat actors are becoming ever more sophisticated. This is the first time in history where crime is being led by the smartest people in the world. Brilliant and smart and creative people. So it's not surprising that crime itself and hacking itself becomes very creative, very sophisticated, and very unique. We have to acknowledge that the challenges ahead of us are much greater than the ones that we've already faced. The world is becoming more dependent on technology, with smart houses and smart cities and artificial intelligence and robots and biotechnologies and autonomous cars and drones and virtual reality and augmented reality, and all of those things are becoming part of our lives rapidly. And the thing is that every new generation of technology also creates new generation of problems. So smart cities will create new cybersecurity problems. We will have to have new generation of cybersecurity companies that will deal with the problems that smart cities will bring. We will have to have new generations of solutions that will deal with the kind of problems that autonomous cars are bringing to the world. The same goes with robots and artificial intelligence and virtual reality and drones and so on and so forth. So the challenges ahead of us are much greater than the ones that we've already faced. We are forced to be more innovative, more creative, and we can only achieve that by working together. We can only achieve that if we're building an ecosystem. Because to some extent, if we don't know how to work together, we are failing as an industry. If we have a scenario where one company is being hacked, and 6 months later, another company is being hacked by using the same methods, to some extent, we have failed. Threat actors are very good in working together. They have platforms for sharing information, sharing data, sharing tools. We have to become much better. This conference is all about knowledge sharing. It's all about sharing ideas and working together, shaking hands, exchanging business cards, and staying in touch. We have done everything that we can to make sure that people have the opportunity to talk to one another and work together. It is an amazing conference. It became one of the most important conferences in the world. We have over 9,000 participants from over 80 countries arriving to participate in the Cyber Week. We have 50 events during those 5 days. So many amazing things are happening here. To tell you more about the Cyber Week and the things that we do here, I want to invite to the stage the person who's actually managing the team that is in charge of this Cyber Week, my dear friend and a very, very talented woman, Gili Drob-Heistein. She is the managing director of the Blavatnik ICRC and Yuval Workshop for Science, Technology and Security.
Thank you, Menny. Honored guests, partners and colleagues, welcome to Cyber Week 2019. I'm proud and extremely excited to open the first day of our main plenary and the third day of Cyber Week. It's an honor to welcome over 8,000 guests from from over 80 countries who have chosen to join us once again for Cyber Week. The Blavatnik Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center at Tel Aviv University, together with the INCD and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, have created Cyber Week, one of the world's leading conferences. I would like to take the opportunity and thank the Ministry of Economy and Industry for the partnership and assistance. I'm excited to see such an impressive group of participants and speakers who are joining us at one of the world's top cybersecurity conferences. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, and Cyber Week presents the opportunity to learn about the newest threats and opportunities from the world's leading experts. We have created a conference that is full of new ideas and cutting-edge research, all packed into 5 days in the startup and tech capital of Israel, Tel Aviv. I hope you enjoy learning, connecting, and innovating with us. Before we officially begin, I would like to thank the entire Cyber Week team, our sponsors, partners, and everyone involved in making this event such a success. And now, I would like to call Major General Professor Isaac Ben Israel, our conference chairman, to the stage. Have a wonderful Cyber Week.
Wow, I guess you are here. On behalf of Tel Aviv University first, I would like to welcome you coming here to Tel Aviv University campus. It's also to the city of Tel Aviv and many of you to Israel. And I might confess, I have to do it. Even me, when we started this Cyber Week events 9 years ago, 10 years ago almost, 2010, didn't imagine it will look like this 9 years afterwards. And I'm very happy. And I guess we succeeded only because we put the emphasis on the perhaps two most important things in cybersecurity or in life generally. And first one is to understand that it's all about human talent. It's all about human beings, and in all levels. I mean, it's not by accident that in Israel we teach cybersecurity also in high schools. It's part of the whole plan. And the second thing is that when I say human talent, I don't mean necessarily only those who deal with technology, scientists, etc. It's the whole ecosystem, including everything, because cybersecurity is really one aspect of computer technology, which is the dominant technology over the last 50 years. And therefore, because this technology may solve and is solving a lot of problems, it becomes more and more, computers becomes more and more powerful, more, of course, cheaper, etc., and they enter almost into anything that we do in our life, and by doing this, we become dependent on computers, and therefore we have to solve the problems, what I call the dark side of computer technology. This is what cybersecurity is about. But it is not the end of the trend. It's still growing and being more and more dominant in our life. So we have to think about next steps. I guess we will have enough time to talk about it during the events that we have here, artificial intelligence, etc. All this makes it very much interdisciplinary. I always say, and it's true that most cybersecurity problems are solved by technology. Still, the problems are almost never purely technological. The problems have to take into account human psychology, social behavior, legal problems, business considerations, different sets of values, and other much softer fields which are not really scientific or purely technological. And once you understand it, and I'm very happy we understood it from the beginning, you deal with the whole ecosystem and not only with that one element or another element. And given the fact that Israel is small enough, sometimes it's an advantage. Given the fact that we are so small, we could come with a coherent program in which all these different partners, the government, the industry, the academic research, education, etc., education system, all are coordinated with one with the others, and all are benefited from helping the others. I hope we started, as you probably know, we started 2 days ago with smaller events, and we are going to continue this week discussing all these interdisciplinary different aspects of cybersecurity. And I want, before I leave the stage, I would like to thank, where is the next, can I have the, okay, to thank those who really did the work. You probably, like my wife, you probably noticed that there are no men there. Only smart, very talented, cool women, and I would like to thank all of them. This is the production team managed by Revital, and I would like you to save the date for the next event. So, okay, like. Every year since 2010, we will have it in the last week of June. This time it's 28th of June, 2020. Please save the date. And to those of you who remember what Yoda in Star Wars said, and those who saw the horse, the Trojan horse, I would like to quote the next one, please. May the horse be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Now, a very exciting moment. Every year, we present the Cyber Award for Achievement. This year, we are pleased to announce that the Cyber Defender Committee has chosen the Mossad as the recipient of the Cyber Defender Award. Needless to say, the Mossad is globally recognized for its ongoing work in cyber defense and security, both in Israel and on international level. In the wake of increased cyber threats, the Mossad has successfully asserted itself as an integral force in investing in innovative technology and focusing on the cultivation of cyber experts. Cybersecurity is now a crucial part in counterterrorism and in covert operations. And the Mossad works tirelessly to protect Israel from threats stemming from emerging technologies. As leaders in this field, the Mossad has also developed and sustained relations with intelligence services of other countries, securing itself as a valuable ally on the world stage. The Cyber Defender Committee is proud to join the numerous organizations to acknowledge the Mossad's contributions to Israel, to security and cyber. Without a doubt, the Mossad is certainly a worthy candidate. I'd like to invite to the stage two people to present the award. Igal Luna, the Director General of Israel National Cyber Directorate, and Major General Professor Isaac Ben Israel, the Conference Chairman, of the Cyber Week and the director of the Blavatnik ICRC at the Tel Aviv University. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me here. Now, I would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Yosef Cohen, the director of the Mossad, to accept the Cyber Defender Award on behalf of the organization. Please come to the stage. It's a very exciting moment. Thank you for everything that you do.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and thank you very much, Professor Itzik Ben Israel, my friend, Professor Porat, I'm the president of Tel Aviv University, Igal Luna, General Director of the National Security Directorate, and of course, Professor Aviatar Matana, whom which would work together. He's here at the crowd. We worked together to actually establish a few years ago, when I still was on my previous job as the National Security Advisor, creating this National Security Directorate. So for me, it's a kind of a moving event and a great honor to receive it, humbly to receive it here. Well, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, cyber collection has become one of the main tools used by intelligence organizations in the war of global terror and in our ability to give sufficient warning of any plans to harm innocent lives. We expect technological companies to demonstrate a sense of responsibility when identifying CT-centered governmental cyber activity and to coordinate with the relevant government in order to guarantee that innocent lives are not jeopardized. It was shown here, Internet of all things. Everything is getting connected. Many physical components used daily worldwide that had no connection with one another in the past are now started to be connected to the internet. This is connecting the physical world to computer systems, helping streamline processes and making our lives more convenient. On the other hand, this direction of Internet of Things is redesigning the threat constellation. We are surrounded on all sides by the cyber world. And as a result, we are becoming increasingly vulnerable and more exposed to targets' attack. The link between cyber and physical dimensions creates vulnerabilities of an unprecedented scale. This risk is becoming more and more substantial as the vulnerabilities are discovered by malicious elements. Therefore, the needed cooperation between governments and companies, societies, are needed. All these levels has to be augmented, as Professor Itzik Ben Israel just mentioned. At the Mossad, we've invented another thing. We've created and funded a company, a venture company called Libertad. It is the Mossad's Technological Innovation Fund that was established 2 years ago as an important instrument in the organization's technological toolbox. We recently launched a new website displaying a variety of areas of interest. The fund focuses on civilian technologies and strong development teams and invests in companies at the pre-seed, seed, and round A stages. Libertad offers a unique format for technological investment without diluting the shareholders. Libertad is a boutique investor and I invite you all to be part of it. Thank you very much for the honor given to us, and thank you very much for the contribution of you all coming to Tel Aviv, to Israel, the cyber world, and this week. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, if you haven't noticed up until this point, inside your badge, you have the program. I encourage you to read this, because there are so many things happening during the next few days, and you should really want to know where you want to go. As I said, the challenge here is to make new friendships and to talk to people that you haven't talked before. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge each and every one of you to meet 5 new people that you didn't meet before, to exchange business cards, exchange phone numbers, emails, whatever it is, and to keep in touch. This is the only way we can create a community. This is the only way we can make a situation where data flows and we share ideas and knowledge. Now, I want to get to know you a little better. So I'm going to ask a few questions, and I just want you to raise your hand to answer my question. If you work for a startup company, please raise your hand. Anyone from a startup company? If this is your first time in Israel, please raise your hand. Wow, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. Thank you so much for coming here. If you are from abroad, please raise your hand. Wow, it's amazing. I think 50% of the people here are from abroad. You are more than welcome to Israel. Thank you for coming here. And the way we do it in Israel is that if you need anything, you can ask anyone. So whatever it is, you can just jump on someone and ask whatever you want. Feel always free to do that. That's the only way things work in Israel. If you are an investor, please raise your hand. Okay, we have some investors here. If you are a secret agent, please raise your hand. Okay, some secret agents here. Okay, perfect. Student of the Tel Aviv University. Okay, some of those. If you are a CISO, please raise your hand. Okay, many of those, amazing. If you work for an enterprise, please raise your hand. If you're a lawyer, I'm sorry. Last question. If you are, if you are a hacker, please raise your hand. 2 hackers, 3 hackers. Most hackers will not acknowledge that. It's okay, it's brilliant. Okay, so we're starting, it's brilliant. Okay, so we're starting with the program, and we're starting with the next session. And I would like to invite to the stage one of Israel's best and brightest to have a fireside chat. I want to call to the stage the CEO of Team 8 and the former commander of the well-known unit 8200, Mr. Nadav Tzafrir. Nadav, please join me at the stage.